Okay, so you guys wake up fresh in level 5. So there's going to be quite a few changes going on here. First and foremost, Jared, I believe you had something prepped you wanted to say at the very beginning, so let's do it.
Give me that gold falchion.
All right, so Kabor wants that gold falchion, so who has it? I guess it really doesn't matter, whoever the pack mule is.
I did.
Okay, so Kabor takes the gold falchion in his hands, kind of grips it, and feels pretty good. He's feeling nimble with his falchion, and he puts the quarterstaff on his back. And when he does so, you see that the falchion starts glowing with this little like faint red magic, just like his staff did. And he can now use a falchion.
What?
So,
Martial weapon proficiency?
yes, he has now gained martial weapon proficiency because
Dang.
enemies keep jumping on him, so he wanted to be able to get something to defend himself. He did kill Tark with a bonk on the head, so
Hey, that bonk, you know?
now let's make it a slice instead. Plus, it looks cool. It's a gold falchion.
Crit on 1920?
18,
right?
19, 20.
18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
2d4 damage, and then he gets 2d4 plus 1 because it's magical. With
Nice.
his feats. So he is now wielding a weapon. Ingrahill gets up and walks over to Cicatrix and looks at him. And she's like, you seem pretty quick on your feet. And I see here that you and the little flame boy over there are kind of on the weaker side. Kind of gives a little chuckle. So I'll be a frontline fighter. You can have this. And she pulls off her masterwork composite short bow and her quiver off her back and hands them to Cicatrix.
Thank you.
May they serve you well, and don't shoot me, please. I've had enough witches for one lifetime.
I'll try not to.
Perfect. So now Cicatrix has a bow.
Yay.
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 There was much rejoicing.
Yeah. Great movie. Anyways, she gets to all of you, and mentions, all right, you mentioned that you were looking for Will-o'-the-Wisps, and I know the way, so if you'd follow me, I know a place where I saw what I believe to be dead Will-o'-the-Wisps, but I'm not quite sure. So if unless anyone else has anything else they want to do before you guys ship off, we can head to the next section.
Is this a regular short bow or a composite short bow?
It is a masterwork composite short bow.
Ooh.
Yes. I don't know what the difference between a regular short bow and a composite short bow are. And so for our intents and purposes, it's just a short bow. Just use it as a short bow. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about.
I don't know, just some of them.
Some of them require strength bonus, but this one's just a masterwork regular, so it takes strength score plus 0. So you should be able to use it just fine. All right, is everyone good to go? Dragonia, you good? Auroch, you good?
Yeah, should be good.
All right, so she starts leading you through this dense marsh. You see a lot of weird plants starting to grow out here, since there's not a lot of creature interaction of the humanoid variety to tear it down or whatever. So it's very thick. And you guys eventually stumble upon a clearing after a few hours. So hopefully your map's moved.
They did.
Yep.
And she as she is approaching this clearing, she kind of starts like walking slowly, and very quietly. And she turns back around to you all, and she's like, I think this is where it is. My memory's not perfect, as you know, but this looks like the right place. I didn't mention, but I heard voices coming from this area, but I couldn't see anything. I thought perhaps I was losing my mind. Probably was, to be honest, but we should be extra careful just in case. All right, so you guys have found this weird clearing. What do you guys want to do?
Perception check.
Okay.
Whoa, natty 20.
Man, we're starting off quite strong. Okay, so you get a couple of things with this natural 20. So you see a huge clearing here. A couple of small bubbling pits. That's what those blue things are. It's like bubbling tar pits, almost like it's the ground underneath is very warm. And with that natural 20, you hear like the faint sound of wind, but it's unnatural wind. And you also hear like very quiet muttering. You can't understand what they're saying. It's very, very, very quiet, almost as if the wind itself is speaking.
Interesting. Can I do like a knowledge, local, or nature check on what could be making that sound?
Do
Or arcana, possibly?
yeah, no, I think knowledge arcana would be the best in this situation.
17.
All right, so with these quiet voices, you kind of recall that perhaps spirits or anything that's magically lost kind of whispers to themselves. Perhaps maybe even will-o'-the-wisps.
Interesting. So we're close.
Precisely. So what do you guys want to do? You just on this, you see this whole clearing.
Can I go and inspect this?
Which thing? Can you ping it again?
This one.
Yeah, sure. The pings are so fast now. I don't like it.
Do you want a survival check? Perception?
Survival's good. Doesn't matter.
Survival? Okay.
Yeah.
18.
All right. So what exactly are you looking for in this little tar pit?
You said it's bubbling tar.
Yeah, it's very slowly
Like,
bubbling.
Is there like anything like coming out of it, like steam, like magical steam? Any like different colors? Like
No, it's just bubbling, warm, tarish water. It's thick water. It's not quite tar consistency, but it's like thick water, and it's got these big slow bubbles, as if like there's some gas or something underneath that's bubbling up to the surface. And it is warm. Like you can feel warmth radiating from it.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go try and find one of these will-o'-the-wisps. Can I do a survival check to see if there's any like remnants of like a soul?
Sure.
Just, like,
looking for some husks.
Sure.
Yeah.
18.
Hit me with the 18s again. Yeah, so you notice way off in the distance. Boop. A small 1 foot in diameter yellow sphere.
Huh.
Way off in the distance.
I walk back to the group and articulate this information and point out the little dot.
Yeah, so Ingerhild's like, I've never seen a yellow sphere like that. Is that what you're looking for? I honestly don't know.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
All right, it's way over there. Who wants it?
Can I go? I'll go. but I want to go like this way.
Sure.
All right.
Move yourself
So-
a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
Perception check, sneak check if
Perception.
you want to. Up to you.
I'll do a stealth check.
Sure. Classic.
23.
All right, you are very sneaky.
All right. Another one. Another one.
Yep, you're fine.
Okay. And keep on going.
Yep, still good.
Okay. One more.
Yep.
And then I wave to Dragonia to come with me because she has the lantern.
Oh, yes, good point. All right, so as soon as you two get right there, I need everyone to roll a perception check for me.
Oh hey. Oh hey.
Dragonia, three rolls. I'll take your first one, which is a 15. So add your modifiers to the 15.
21.
Okay, anybody be a 21?
Nope.
No.
All right, so Dragonia, you start hearing those whispers again, but they start getting louder and louder in your ear. And as they get louder, Auroch, you start hearing this too, since you're right next to her. You hear little whispers say, "What is that? What is this?" Then you hear another one say, "Where did you get that?" And then it starts getting louder, and it's like, "Thief, thief, thief." And immediately after that, I need Dragonia to roll a reflex save.
Uh, 16.
Okay, so you pass, but you take 6 points of electricity damage as you are shocked,
Jesus.
but you do not see the source. You just hear, "Thief, thief, where did you get that? Thief."
So I take what? 6 points of damage?
Yep, you get zapped. Yeah, give it back to us. So just you two hear this. Everyone else is too far away. It just sounds like whispers and nothingness.
I call back to the group. I don't think we're alone, guys.
Yeah. So you yell this to the other guys?
I don't yell it, but I say it in like a direct tone instead of like
yeah, just
a
normal talking
a
tone.
holler. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're like 35 feet away. 30 feet away.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not yelling as loud as I can, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think we're alone.
All right. So as soon as you do that, you hear another voice saying, "Give that back to us." I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh! Who would have seen that one coming? Fantastic.
Gotta roll 2 inish.
Wow. We did terrible.
I did okay. Oh, my creature rolled a natural 16 on the dice. Oh my god. All right, so my creature got an initiative of 29. So
Wow.
anybody be a 29?
No.
You sure?
I could, but I didn't.
Cicatrix, what'd you get?
10.
Excellent. Dragonia, what'd you get?
21.
Ooh, that's good. Auroch, what'd you get?
A 5.
A 5? Kabor, how'd you do? 13, okay. Ingrid got an 18. She's got a +6. Alright, so it goes creature, Scoot, Ingrid, Cicatrix, Auroch, and who got the 5?
Me.
Okay, so that means it goes Kabor, Cicatrix, then Auroch. Okay. So we'll have a surprise round that just Dragonia, Auroch, and this thing will be in because they're already in cahoots with each other. So surprise round. The creature once again says, "This is your last chance. Give it back to us." And next is Dragonia. I'll go ahead and write out the order.
Might want to ask what it's talking about. Although I can kind of guess, but
The lantern.
yeah. Well, how much ammo did I get for my short bow?
35 arrows. She is prepped. Okay. I'm gonna move this to the side a little bit so we have some space. Alright, Dragonia, what would you like to do in the surprise round? You can do one standard action, one move action, then you obviously free your swift actions. You did not see this thing.
I would like to drink a potion of resist energy electric.
Okay. That's fancy. Alright, so that's your action. That's real good. Auroch, what would you like to do in this bonus round?
I would like to say, reveal yourself, Cretan,
Okay.
Jesus.
and for an intimidate check.
Sure, go ahead and roll an intimidate check, and then I'll respond.
Damn, that's a 13. Oh wait, hand. Yep, 13.
So it responds back. I reveal myself to those who are worthy. You are trespassers and thieves. Give it back to us. Round 1. It's up. It's going to once again try to shock Dragonia. How much DR do you have on electricity now? 10? I think resist gives you DR 10.
Yeah, the other games resist energy 10 against the energy.
All right, so yeah, so if I have to do at least 10 damage to do any damage to you. So if I do 11, I would do 1 damage, for example. So go ahead and roll a reflex save. If you pass, you probably will take 0 damage. You rolled a 17 first, so you definitely passed. Yeah, and you take no damage.
Nice.
And this thing responds afterwards saying, "Please give it back to us. It is not yours." And then you guys see for a brief moment this.
Hey,
And
looks pretty cute.
You see it. You see it kind of like start to fly away, and as it does so, disappears again. All right, Dragonia, you're up.
Mysterious figure. Is the lantern what you're talking about?
Yes, give it back to us.
We are not the ones who stole this from you, but we were given it as a gift from someone in a faraway city. Did someone come here and start a fight and steal this from you?
It was lost long ago. Whom gave it to you?
A member of the city council in Trunau.
I know not of this true now. Whom?
There was a.
You need help remember his name?
Silvermane.
I didn't think Silvermane gave it to us.
Yeah, Silverman gave it to you.
Oh yeah, because he was on the council.
Yeah,
isn't
remember
he?
he left and came back with it.
Mm.
Yep. So
The
go
the
ahead.
member who the person who gave it to us with a direct mission of coming here and finding the Vault of Thorns in order to take down a very dangerous enemy. Once we have, if you would like to help us, we can return this to you at once.
Yeah, so as soon as you mention the Vault of Thorns, it stops. You can hear the winds that was shuffling around stop moving, almost as if it's entranced by your words. Go ahead and roll a diplomacy check.
It's just a flat 14.
So it's listening to your words and it's not really moving around. But it doesn't. It still doesn't quite believe you. But you got its attention, so it's kind of chilling for a round.
We're looking for the giant killer from a war a long time ago. There was an attack on that city I mentioned, True Now, from a group of orcs who is in a fort just north of here called the Red Lake Fort. And the council member, the very wise council member who gave us this lantern, said it was a very sacred lantern, and he sent us on this mission to come here to see if we could put an end to this war. But again, I implore you, if you help us, this sacred item will be returned to you at once.
So you mentioned a couple things that I was interested in there when you mentioned the orcs and mainly the orcs, but also the giants, like giant slayer, killing of giants. You could hear a couple of like little wisps of movement, like it was really attentive on those words. But you've rolled your diplomacy check for your turn, so we're gonna keep going. But you got its attention, and it doesn't seem to be aggressing upon you. It's sitting in place wherever it is. All right, so Ingrahill go ahead.
The last thing that I'd like to say to it,
Sure.
If you can reveal yourself, if you feel comfortable, we promise we will not try to attack you, and we will make our visit as short as possible. That way we can move on with the mission. If you could reveal yourself, we can talk about this and come to a resolution.
Yeah, it says nothing. So it's in trance and it's listening to you, but it says nothing for the moment. So you definitely have been saying the right stuff. You just didn't do well enough on your diplomacy check. Okay, so next is Ingrahild. And she's just standing there seeing all this happen and listening to all this. And she looks at you. She's like, this is about between you and it. I know nothing of these things. All those who are frail stand behind me, and I will defend you. But I'm going to let you two sort this out. So she's ready in action to strike if the thing comes near either Cicatrix or Cabor. She's kind of going to defend him. She's going to take a 5-foot step up to, it's 10 feet, to kind of get in aggravated position. And Cabor, you're up. What you got?
Can I do a perception check?
Yes. That's not your roll. Do your actual roll.
Did the space thing not work?
Did you do the space thing to fix it? I didn't touch anything with it, so I think I didn't have time because I was prepping the other stuff. There you go. That's pretty good. What's your bonus? What's your total, I should say? Just finger me the numbers. Oh, I just need to take a picture of a sheet.
Yeah. Looking for perception is 0.
So it's just flat 15.
Yeah.
All right, so Cabor, you don't know exactly where this thing is, But you do know that it is. Can I just freehand draw this? You do know that it's within this area. Okay, I can do that. All right, is there anything else you'd like to do? Nope. All right, defensing up. Cicatrix, you're up.
Interesting. I don't know if there's really anything I can do.
Same. That's why Ingerhill just chilled.
So take a 5-foot step over here.
Yep.
And do full defense, I guess.
Yeah, all right. Pulling the yard. All right, back to Orok.
Good luck, boys.
Anyone got
Can
any
I do
good diplomacy skills?
Can I do a knowledge nature check on it or a knowledge engineer?
Knowledge nature nor knowledge engineering. Actually, let me check what school this thing is from, because this is.
If it's Arcana, then we probably should have done it.
It is indeed Arcana.
Oh my god.
Hey, that's us.
Okay. Can I do a survival check to see if there's any trace of like energy, like I don't
Sure.
know, like droppings, something like
Yeah.
poops. I don't know.
Yeah. Go for it.
Drippings.
Bodily excrement is what you're looking for. That's a good roll.
27. 27.
Nope. You just see that yellow dot at the top of the room. You see no trace of
Okay.
I
anything
mean, you
else.
guys can just go for it if you want.
Yeah, that's what I think. Dragonian, can I have the lantern, please?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go put the yellow orb inside of it.
I would recommend you not, because they're just gonna like try to shock you, and I think again we should just approach this peacefully and see if it'll try to help us. Not we don't want to like upset this. We don't know how many will of the wisp there are. This could be just like the leader. There could be multiple others. I think we should just try to work with this thing and see if we can do it that way instead of trying to just go into their environment and steal stuff.
Okay. So I asked the creature, what is your name, creature?
Give it back to us.
Wow, that's gonna be really fucking unfortunate. Let's see.
Gordon was saying some nice words to it, and it was listening. So if you have anything
Yes.
else to add to the same vein, roll a diplomacy check. Otherwise,
I have no diplomacy though. That's
Neither
the
did
thing.
I.
roll it flat.
Okay.
All right, is that another 14?
Do
Yeah.
any of us have diplomacy?
Who's charismatic? Who is generated off of charisma?
I think Kabor is.
Gabor is, yeah.
So therefore, he has a very high check. Then
He has +3.
there you go.
Dragonia also has good charisma, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Wisdom and strength.
Oh, that's right. It's wisdom is yours. That's right.
I have wisdom and dex. So, I guess I will say, please, we mean you no harm. We're just trying to help our friends. I mean, I didn't have much of a family or anything, but these people are mean more to me than I could ever have thought of. Please let us just, if you could help us with finding what we need to achieve our task, we will leave peacefully, and in turn we would become allies.
It's kind of quiet for a second, and then it says back to you, I do not believe you, thief. All right.
I didn't steal it.
It doesn't believe you. Next round. Its turn. It does nothing because of Dragonia's workings of the tongue, so to speak. So it's Dragonia's turn.
I will.
Just roll another diplomacy check, I guess.
Yeah, I will just roll another diplomacy.
Do you
And
want to say anything else while you're rolling this? Because I can give you a bonus.
Uh,
Do you remember any information?
Okay.
yeah, I'll say some stuff before.
Hit me with it.
Spirit, we came in to this place with with great haste from traveling up the river. We've had a long journey so far, and the last thing that we want to do is to come into this place and disturb you. We have a bunch of information about the Red Lake Fort, and we don't want to disturb you in any way. We just really want to get to the bottom of this, and by all means return what is rightfully yours to you with this lantern. And going from there, we would like to stop the treachery of the oppressive orc clan hiding out at the fort. And again, we implore you to help us as quickly as we can. We will be in and out of here, and you will have your prized possession back. I think it is fate that we met today, and what is yours can be returned.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Natural 1. Oh my god.
Dude.
Have to get hit with a shock blast.
Do you have a bottle cap? Can you just bottle cap that?
Oh, you got Kabor. It was listening to you intently, but it's starting to get agitated. Give it back to us, thief. It is not yours. You do not know what you're messing with. All right. It goes back to Ingrahild. She's just still readying an action, holding up defenses. Slash when ready. Kabor, you're up.
Looks like he's walking up.
All right. Do you want to say anything? Do you have anything typed you want to say, or you just want to roll it? Is it a 12?
Yep.
Not good enough. More than one of you? Thieves! All of you! Cicatrix, you're up.
Well, in that case, I'll just come join y'all up here and go for one as well.
You want to say anything for a bonus?
I mean, I don't really know anything else. I'll just be like, we're just gonna use this for a second. We will return it as soon as possible.
Okay.
Get a nat.
Oh my
20.
god.
Oh my gosh. Too bad. What's your bonus? +0?
Yep.
So that's not good enough.
Really?
Wasting our time.
No,
Yep.
I'm just kidding. It actually isn't good enough, but the DC was lowered because of what Dragonia said, so that is enough to pass. Finally. And as soon as you mention this piece and stuff, you see it appear again. And it says again, whom gave it to you?
Should we say?
You might as well go ahead and just say
Was it Silvermane?
And as soon as you say Silvermane, it instantly stops, aggression gone, and its kind of glowy blueness changes, and you see the face of an old man. And
shit, so all we got to do is just say the name.
yeah, all you had to do is say Silvermane. The DC dropped by 10.
Wow.
Yeah, but none of you guys said Silvermane, so
Dude, I was afraid if we said Silvermane, it was going to be like,
Gonna attack us.
you work with him, you're dead now. And I'm
So-
like, I don't want to say it. Some guy gave it to me.
So you see this old man, this face of this old man, and it's just a floating head. I kind of think of it as like the floating skulls from Ocarina of Time, towards the end, and there's 3 of them. I don't know if you guys have played that game. Anyways, you see this old man's face. It's not a skull; it's an actual face, and he looks at all of you. He says, "Silvermane, how's my friend doing? It's been a while. My name's Moss Moon."
Moss Moon?
Moss Moon.
Interesting.
He continues, I'm a druid of this land. I am one of several who lived in this swamp before it was accursed. But many, many centuries ago, orcs came and vandalized our sacred lands. We were surrounded and, in a last-ditch effort, sacrificed ourselves in a ritual to restore what purity we could of this land. That sacrifice yielded a demiplane, this vault of thorns you mentioned, a last refuge for all things beautiful in nature that we could protect. Inside, we hid weapons of slaying orcs and giants. Although, I'm afraid the giant stuff has been looted. One before you came. A while ago, I do not recall, a century maybe, and looted the stuff to claim and kill giants. His name was Steelhand. And when he mentioned Steelhand, you see Ingerhild kind of flinch for a second. Like she's like wincing a little bit. Then he continues, but we still have many stores of orc-slaying weapons. If you seek Red Lake Fort, from what I've heard, it is overrun by orcs. This vault will help you greatly in taking that fort and reclaiming this land for the good of nature. And then he kind of flies over to Dragonia, who's holding the lantern. And he continues, "Little girl, I have directions for you. Please follow me." And he floats over to the little yellow sphere. So he wants you to follow him.
Oop.
All right, so you get to the little yellow sphere. He kind of floats down below it. He's like, "Be gentle. This is the soul of my friend, who is vanquished. She gave her life in more ways than one to protect these lands, and it would be a great honor for her to light your way, as she was our shining leader. Please be gentle." So you can reach up and scoop the little sphere and put it inside the lantern.
Thank you, Moss Moon. This means a great deal to us. We appreciate your cooperation and the dedication of your friend, your dear friend, to help guide our way. We promise that both your friend's spirit and this lantern will be returned to you as soon as we are finished. And then I skip it.
All right, so you now have this husk of a will-o'-the-wisp inside your lantern. And when you put it in there, the lantern starts glowing that same blue color that Moss Moon is in that picture right there. and it starts pointing kind of northwest. And Moss Moon is kind of spinning around you, floating around. He looks at you again. I see she still lights the way. This is very good. I cannot follow beyond this part, as I am bound to this land, this spot, for this is where our last stand was made. I am the protector of my other friend's spirits. But, please, go, find the vault, light the men here, and do what you can to find what you are looking for you will save us all in that pursuit. I wish you the best. And he kind of disappears. Boop. And he's gone. But you now have a lantern, and when you walk around, you notice that the light kind of changes direction, so it's always pointing towards the northwest, like no matter what you do.
So it's like a compass.
Exactly.
All right. So should we press on?
Yeah, Ingrid comes up to you. She looks at this lantern. She's like, I've never seen such magic. This is truly incredible. Please lead the way. All right, so you guys want to press northwesterly?
I'd like to ask the group, like with Ingrahild and everybody in there, did Silvermane or anybody else ever mention the steel hand?
Yeah, so when you mention Steel Hand again, she gets that kind of grimace on her face. And she kind of gives like a sigh. What did you say, Andrew?
I was gonna say, like, why does it make you feel such a way, Ingrahild?
My great grandfather or grandfather, I do not remember, the famed giant slayer. He was known as Nargrim Steelhand.
So wouldn't that be a good thing then?
Yeah, but it just confirms her suspicions and fears about this place being like part of her family lineage, and she's kind of worried, like, you know, something as bad has happened to her line, and maybe she's hiding something.
Sense motive.
14 sense motive rolls comes flying out on the screen.
What? Rolling rocks.
Dang, Justin, you want to cool your jets?
I have no bonuses to sense motive.
So yeah, she is hiding something about her family lineage. And she seems to be scared to mention it. For your guys' sake. She's not trying to be like, you know, secretive to be deceitful. She's doing it because she's scared that the information might scare you.
I'm gonna walk up to her and be like, I know you're hiding something, but know that we can handle any information that you can give us, and if we're gonna work together, we're gonna have to be completely truthful with each other.
All right. So when you mention that, she looks at you for a second, looks up at you. Witch boy, although I'm not a fan of your ways, your words are true, and I appreciate them. My grandfather, the famed giant slayer, he went mad towards the end. His name is Steelhand, for he cut off his own hand and replaced it with some giant slaying weapon. And although strong, it slowly started to pollute his mind. And that is what I'm looking for. I'm worried that it would also pollute my mind, but the risk is worth the strength to kill these giants.
So she's worried that she's gonna go insane if she cuts off her own hand and puts this weapon on?
Yes. So it's a magical steel hand, and you have to cut off your own hand to use it. It essentially replaces your hand.
I feel like you're already a little crazy if you're going around cutting off your own hand.
Exactly. So that's why she was nervous about mentioning the fact of this artifact.
Well,
That's
you can
why
do whatever you want
That's
to.
why she was wincing.
Why? What makes this weapon so powerful if it's just a hand?
I do not know. That is why I want to find it. No one knows what powers this hand grants, but it is so legendary that it is associated with his name.
Time out, GM. So I thought this was supposed to be a Lord of the Rings line, not the Avengers line.
I didn't write it. This is part of the story, man. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, think of it like the ring from Lord of the Rings.
The Infinity Gauntlet.
No, just think of it like Lord of the Rings. The ring, you know, when you put it on, you go invisible, but at the same
You go
time, evil can see you.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's the same,
All right.
same premise. It's the Lord of the Rings. Calm yourself. Tolkien's not rolling in his grave yet. It's okay.
Okay,
she's basically-
there's nothing you have to be afraid of with us. I mean, we have a witch doctor, we have an elemental flame dude, a war priest who sleeps outside at night, and then myself. So you really don't have to worry about being judged about anything.
Ah, yes, an inferior ranger. I understand.
Yeah, you're so funny. I mean, if I was 3 foot tall, I would also have bad jokes as well.
Ah, well, I make up for my bad jokes with better skills, so I'd rather have that.
Dwarven kind, never so quick with the tongue as you, but this is a nice change of pace.
At least we have brain up in our skull instead of just thick bone.
That could be argued. However, we should press on.
All right, so you guys want to push forward into the northwest?
Sure.
All right. So you guys dealt with that very quickly. I'm very impressed. If not,
How much health did that thing have?
40, and it's incorporeal, so you guys have been doing like literally
Nothing.
0 damage to it, so it probably would have killed you.
Does Masterwork hit on it, or is it just magical items?
Just magical. Masterwork just gives you a +1 to hit.
And spells don't affect it, right?
Spells would affect it, but if you would roll a high enough Arcana check, you would know that Will-O-Wisps are immune to magic.
But
So you literally would have died.
Jared would be the only one who could hit anyone.
Yeah,
or hit it.
Does Dragonia have a magical weapon? Or is it just blessed? Because blessed is not magical, it's just divine.
I have a blessing that makes it a magical weapon.
That's true, and you also have that magical blade that you can summon. That would work.
Yep.
So you guys maybe would have been able to kill it, but it might have killed you first.
Yeah.
It did have a +16 touch attack for 2d8 electricity damage. So that'll drain you quickly. All right, anyways, enough Will-O-Wisps. So you guys are now in this nice clearing, and
What was the reflex for?
say what?
What was the reflex for?
For half. It's since you
okay.
couldn't see it, instead of doing a touch attack, it was just guaranteed damage reflex for half. Once you guys could see it, then I had to roll touch attacks because you could dodge it by moving out of the way. Does that make sense?
Well,
Alright,
good thing I tossed it off the edge.
let me flip these around since you're leading. There we go. Okay, so you guys come up and you guys see what looks like Stonehenge. Here. So it's got a faint purpley green glow to it, hence this area being all revealed to you because it's kind of bright. And these stones are huge, but this looks like Stonehenge. You see a couple broken ones, like five working pillars, well, like T-shaped, looks like pie, and then 3 broken ones. And you see the big central men here. It's a big central stone. It's like covered in moss and stuff.
Can I do a knowledge local check on this, see what it is?
Sure. Good lord, man! 20, 19, 20? You
25.
hack and roll 20? What is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so with a knowledge local, you know that this is some sort of like ritualistic, not statue. What's the word I'm looking for?
Formation.
Yeah, sure. Structure. It's got maybe it has some religious undertones to it. Who knows? But that's all you know about it. It's pretty
Can I
unknown.
do a knowledge planes check?
Sure.
Knowledge planes.
I think Jared's got plus 10 to knowledge planes, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so what was that, 15? Yes? Justin, can you confirm plus 10?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so, all right, DC 15, you know that, based on what Moss Moon told you, that by sacrificing themselves, they created an alternate plane of existence, and this might be the source, hence the weird glowing. And being familiar with planes and how they work, you know that there's probably some way to step or warp into that plane here, hence the glowing. It's kind of like the magical energy leaking out from that plane.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, what should we do about that?
Guys just hanging out like 40 feet away from this thing.
I'm kind of scared to get closer to it.
It's just glowing. You guys can do perception checks if you want to if you're too scared to get close, whatever. Doesn't matter.
I ain't scared of nothing.
I like it.
What is it still pointing northwest, or where's this?
It's pointing directly at the central stone.
Well,
Okay, well, I'm gonna walk right up to the central.
All right, but hold on. Before you get there, go back to where you were, because I got some stuff.
I don't know where I was. There. Or there.
Yeah, you're right next to Kabor. Hold on, I gotta give my alternate person control of Ingrahild. There we go. Okay. So right here, I need all 5 of you to roll perception checks. So it'll be Ingrahild's. She's just completely amazed by this structure. Ooh. Dragona, you have a high
21.
perception. What'd you get? Auroch, that's tragic.
21.
Alright, so with the 21, you notice some footprints around this central stone in here. And when you look around to it, around the corner, you see and hear this weird and out from around the corner pops this. Everyone roll for initiative.
oh my god.
What the hell is that? Is that a turtle? Is that Kung Fu Panda?
It is Kung Fu Panda. How'd you know?
Jack Black starts screaming at us.
Da-da-da-da.
There's all those guys in the kid.
Okay, Dragonia, what'd you get?
21.
Nice. Ingrahild got a 9. Auroch, what'd you get?
A 5.
Again? Cicatrix, what'd you get?
26.
26?
Yeah.
Can you roll below an 18, please?
Last initiative I did.
Holy cow. And Kabor, what'd you get? 15. Okay. So as this thing steps around the corner, you hear it speaking in this weird, gravelly, watery tone, almost as if it's like drowning, like it's got water in its vocals. And it's speaking a language none of you but Cicatrix can understand.
Ooh.
Don't doubt me, I can comprehend any language, bruh.
That's true.
Yeah, if it casts a
Yeah, cast a
spell.
spell, but we're in initiative order, bruh. And
Oh,
you
that's
hear
true.
you hear in this watery tone, Master needs defending. That's all it says.
Hmm. Can I ask it who its master is?
Yeah, you're first in the order, so go for it. Hold on, I'm gonna type this out. So it's
Yeah,
speaking. It's speaking in giant.
I will ask it its name. and who its master is.
So when you speak out about that, it looks shocked that you can understand it. And then it says back to you, grip words kill you all. So I'll spell it out for you. Okay. Oh, I put this in the wrong
Can I
layer.
attempt to intimidate it? Be like, I think it would be in your best interest just to let us through.
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
21.
That's pretty good. It looks back at you, and it says, Gripword has its orders, and Gripword hungry. And it starts like chomping its weird gill mouth with these weird sharp teeth in it.
Okay.
Ew.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah, of course. I'd like to cast Slumber.
All right. Let me first see if I'm immune to that. Nope. All right, let's go ahead and roll this bad boy. What is this, a will save?
It is.
Oh, unfortunate for you, I got a 16.
That is quite
Which I
unfortunate.
believe is exactly your DC now that you've leveled up.
Is it?
Isn't it,
Half my level.
Oh, so it's still the same. It's still 15 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, its will save is no joke.
Can I do like a knowledge check on it to see?
Knowledge local.
Ew. Never mind.
You don't even know what this thing is.
I'm speaking to it. I don't even know what it is.
It's speaking giant, so you know it's probably the giant subtypes. If any of you have giant stuff, Auroch, then
We're there.
yeah. Dragonia, you're up.
Okay. Oops. Shoot. So this thing is clearly not good, right?
Yeah, it's a casual 12 feet tall.
Okay.
Or 11 feet tall. My bad. 11 feet tall. So it's pretty big.
Hey, Josh,
Yes.
can we look over these rocks?
These rocks are 15 feet tall. The broken
So
ones
the-
are on the ground though, so these you can see over. But these are all like 15
The
feet
solid
tall.
ones. The
Yeah.
solid ones are 15.
And the one in the middle is 20 feet tall.
Okay.
All right. I'll just shimmy over here and go ahead and just attack this dude.
Sure. Yeah, if you go up like that, then you won't get hit. All right. Yeah.
Wait. What time of day are we? Are we like
like-
midday?
Yeah, midday.
Okay.
You can see really well because these stones are glowing. Purple and green.
Wait, what?
All the stones here are glowing. Purple
I
and
think
green.
he probably
light.
has something that goes off of the sun and the moon.
Okay. I will just attack him.
Yeah, bring it.
Awesome.
That's a
Good
miss.
bet. And
I
I
mean-
punch his chubby belly.
Tickle.
Kabor, you're up. You're somehow frontline fighting.
Classic Gabor.
Cast Mage Armor.
Yep. Good call. You like to move at all, or you good where you're at? Good. Okay, he's good. Next is its turn. So it takes this weird weapon that it's holding in its hand that you guys can see. That's the actual artwork from the book. So that's what it looks like. It's gonna take that weapon. If you guys do a knowledge check on it, you can figure out what it is, and it's gonna it's gonna swing at Dragonia twice. First hit is an 18.
Did my AC go up or down or stay the same?
I don't think it
stayed-
moves. Yeah. I don't remember
Oh,
what
yeah.
you guys before.
Yeah, that's 18.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I'm hitting these right on the money. Okay. You take 19 points of damage,
Oh, God.
and it swings around and tries to hit you again from the other side of this blade.
Stupid.
And another 18. That is, I wish I could show you these numbers. So that's another hit. And it does another 18 points of damage.
Whoopsie.
Oh, well. There you go. I'm down.
You're down?
He's probably about to die.
36 or 37 points of damage.
That's true. All right. Angerhild's up.
She better go tank.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I'm seeing if I have any heal spells that I can do, but I don't think I do because I'm just I do have a potion. She's gonna yell. She's gonna yell to you two back there. I'll go distract the beast. Get her up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10. That's as far as she can go without provoking. So.
Can't you walk in without provoking?
I'm already in its range, so this would be a provoke right here.
Oh.
Because it has 10-foot reach, so this is in range. That's my free range hit, so this would be running
Oh, that's
through its
right.
threatened square, so that'd be provoking. So she has to stop there. Yep. It's the scary thing about giants. Auroch's up.
I am going to take a 5-foot step,
Yep.
and I will shoot an arrow.
Okay. One measly arrow.
I moved.
You 5-foot steps don't count as a movement for full round actions.
Okay, fine. I'll 2 shots then.
Okay.
Okay, so four plus 4 plus 2 plus 1
Is it within
plus
30
1.
feet?
Yep.
Oh, exactly 30 feet. So the first one's a miss for sure, right? What?
Well, 4 plus 4.
4 plus 4.
Yeah. Plus 4 to hit for favored enemy.
Oh, I forgot you got the
Plus 4
poop.
for
I forgot about that.
BAB. Plus 4 for BAB.
Yep.
Plus 2 for
Minus
my dex.
2.
Minus 2. So we'll just say plus 8. And then plus 1 for bracers and plus 1 for point blank.
Okay, so it's a total of plus 10.
Yeah.
So first one's a 16 then. That's a miss.
Yep. Okay.
Second one's a 24. That is a hit.
Okay.
Plus 10.
That's
My
insane.
giants. My poor giants. Oh my
Oh,
lord.
And then another plus 4 for.
Oh yeah,
That's
does hatred work
disappointing.
for damage too, or is it just a hit?
It's definitely damage.
I trust you, but at
And
the
he
same time,
died.
I'm really unhappy about this, so I'm gonna look it up. Is it favorite enemy? Yeah, plus 2. Yep, weapon attack and damage rolls. Oh my lord. So how much damage is that?
So plus my dex,
12.
and then plus my
Hatred.
4. So
4 plus dex is 2 more, and then does your point blank do plus 1 damage as well?
oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
about that one too.
So
Yeah.
that's
15.
yeah, so it's plus 7, so 15 damage. Oh my lordy. Okay.
As if you hit both of them.
Well, I now know who my new favorite target is.
After Dragonia, obviously.
Of course. Round 2. Six, you're up. How negative are you, Scott?
How much did I take?
How much did you say? 36?
35, I think.
Yeah.
35.
Yeah.
7.
You're at negative 7?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Did you not heal yourself from the previous day?
Remember, you took the
Oh,
yeah,
electric damage.
You got
I took
shocked. That's
15.
right. I forgot about that. Dang Moss Moon. Okay, because Ingrid Hill might be able to shove a potion down your throat. It's a medium wounds potion, so that should bring you back up, hopefully.
I'm gonna do ear piercing scream.
Yeah. Is that reflex save or...
Fortitude.
Ooh, my favorite one. What's the DC?
10 plus half spell level plus and 10, 11, 14.
I rolled a natural 1, which isn't an auto fail for saves, and I got a 13. So, failed by...
Oh!
So, literally the only way I would have failed this if I rolled a natural 1. Plus 12 to fortitude saves.
Wow.
Yeah. But I failed.
Well, that's 2d6.
Pl-
And your days.
So I just can't do anything for a round.
Yep. That's 11 more damage.
That is the actual worst. Okay. Dragonia, go ahead and roll to stabilize. DC 17. Okay, take 1 more point of damage. And Kabor, you're up. I don't think damaging it knocks it out of its daze, right?
I don't think so.
That's what I thought. I think it's literally just like magically stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, you just healed him.
Oh, did you wand him?
Yeah.
All right, so Scott's at what, -1 now? Dragonia's at -1.
No, I'm at 0.
Well, you took
-1.
You took a point of damage from failing your save on your turn. So if you're at -7, you were then at -8. So you're at -1 now.
Oh, yeah, he rolled 7, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Ingrid Hill's gonna help you on her turn. All right, so Griport does nothing. Ingrid Hill's gonna shove this potion, her only potion, down your throat. I don't have D8 on here.
So how does the days go from? Does it end at the beginning of his turn then?
It ends on your turn again. Because
Okay,
you're the one who inflicted it.
Dragoni can't stand up without provoking.
Correct. But she heals you for 8. So you're back awake. Just prone. Which I forgot to mark. Okay, there we go.
Wait, nobody lifted me up? Nobody helped me
Wait.
up?
Yeah, she can lift you up. We'll just say she lifts you up as she pouring the potion down because I'm nice.
She's strong.
Yeah.
She is hefty.
She says, we girls got to stick together. And Orak, you're up.
Where'd the Irish accent come from?
I don't know. I'm trying to find a voice for it, and I can't find one. So I'm just trying things out.
No, the Irish works. I like it.
I can't do Irish, though. Literally, I just get, like, the spirit of my inner Irishness.
Well, you hit the 14 again.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
14's a hit. The 2's a miss. I mean, she looks very Scottish. If I could do a Scottish brogue accent, then I would totally do that. I'll have to practice.
Or she could be like German. You could do a German one.
9999. How much damage is that? 14.
14.
Gross. Please stop. Okay, round 3. Cicatrix, you're up. How much damage did I take from ear piercing scream, by the way?
11.
Oh yeah, I already took it
11.
off. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took it off. Already. I thought I forgot for a second. But this thing's health pool is redonkulous.
Well, I'm going to shoot with my short bow.
Okay.
Try her out.
You guys even know what this thing is?
No, can I do a knowledge check on it?
Yeah, have you already tried a knowledge local on it?
Um,
I don't think you have. You get 1 shot. Don't mess it up.
messed it up. To 11.
Okay, so with that, you do know that this is a marsh giant. And you know that they're cannibalistic, and that's the only thing you know about them.
Okay. So I don't learn any weaknesses or anything?
Nothing. That was 11. That's garbage. You're lucky I told you what it was.
Alright, I don't know how to shoot a bow, so...
All right, you roll a d20 and add your dex and your BAB.
So...
That's a good shot.
21,
That's a hit.
23.
That's a definite hit. And then you roll damage, so you roll the damage dice, and then you add your dex.
So 7.
I believe you have a belt.
8.
Yes.
Which, by the way, the belt would have saved me from 36 damage. 35 damage.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, but I just did an extra damage, so
Worth. How much damage was that? 8, you said?
yeah.
Totally worth.
I think that's how the math checks out. 1 damage to it for 35 against. I think that.
I mean, it checks out to me. It checks
Yeah.
out in my books.
Yeah, that math definitely checks out, but I'm not a math major.
You can call Jonathan.
Dragonia, you're up. You're standing up too.
So is this thing like able to do stuff now?
Yes. But so are you.
Well, let's just.
If you
What?
diagonally
What?
5-foot step, you could get out of its range.
But he also could full
Right.
retreat, though, couldn't he?
You could full retreat if you're a baby.
Ooh.
7. What did you say? I can what?
You can
Full
either-
retreat.
you can full retreat, which is a double movement to get the heck out of there, or you can 5-foot step, which I believe should be out of its. Yeah, it's 15 feet away, so that'd be out of its because of the rules of diagonals. So that'd be out of its swing range.
Can I do a heal check?
Yeah, on this thing,
Mm-hmm.
sure. Can't wait for this natural 2. All right, first one's a 15, so add it to the 15.
So it's 22.
Yeah, so you know it's in its middle third of its HP right now. And you guys have
Jeez.
done 48 damage to it.
It's a big boy.
Indeed. Who says it's a boy, though?
Definitely not me, because I failed that check.
I don't think anyone else has knowledge local, as far as I'm aware.
Everyone's an idiot.
Can I do a perception check on the weapon?
Yes.
16.
So it is a gaff, which is kind of like a
It's a fishing hook.
like a pike with a hook on the end. Yeah, exactly. So essentially, its first strike is with the hooked part, so it's easier to hit and does the same damage, but it's easier to hit. And then the second part, when it comes back with the little spike, it's harder to hit. So it's to hit is a little bit lower.
You usually use them to fish sharks.
You would know, Mr. Fisherman. Recognize that in a heartbeat. So what would you like to do?
I'm thinking, give me just a second.
What, Mississippi?
Do. So, can I? No, never mind. Fuck, I ain't no bitch. I'll just attack.
All right. I'm digging it. Woo! That's a hit.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
10
Nice
points of
swing,
damage.
Dragonia.
And so is that 10? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, Kabor, you're up.
You wanna actually, considering he did like 19 and 16 damage, I don't think a wand touch is gonna.
Yeah, nope.
I mean, it might save you from instantly dying.
That's true.
Cast Burning Arc and Elemental Ray.
Oh!
We can't do that.
Elemental Ray, Jared, is a spell-like ability, so it would not work for your feat. But you could do Magic Missile instead if you'd like to do that.
Yes, you would.
All right, so Jared has a meta magic feat called Quicken Spell.
Oh my
So
god.
he can convert a spell of lower level to a spell of 1 level higher. So this is taking up 2 of his burning arc slots. And he can cast both in 1 round.
What?
Yes. So he's had this whole time. He's just never used it before because he didn't have the spell slots available. All right, so Jared, do Burning Arc first. Do 4d6. And then after that, did you gain a new missile? I believe you gained another missile. Also,
Oh my god.
Also, your Burning Arc might have gotten another dice, so I'm going to look that up too. Because you're level 5.
So pretty much you can one-shot anybody in the game right now. Awesome.
All right, so Magic Missile, 1d4 plus 1, and you gain 1. Yeah, so you get 3 missiles, Jared. So roll. Well, first let me check Burning Arc.
19.
Yep, Jared, and roll another d6. You get 5d6 now.
Oh my god.
So was that 21? 9, 13, 19. Yeah, 21 fire damage. And then roll 3d4. Okay, so that's 8. So 12. So you do a total of 33 damage to this thing as you just see 3 missiles arc out from one hand and burning flames come out from the other one as he unleashes his torrent of magic. That is probably the most damage any of you guys have done in one round.
Oh my god.
33 points of damage. And he still has 4 level 2 slots left, I think. Or 3. I know he's got 3 left. So he could do it again next round if you wanted to.
That is insane.
Yeah. Jard's no joke. I'm going to check something real fast. This thing, not liking that fire at all, is going to take a 5-foot step. Oh, it can't. Dragonia's in the way.
Oh god. I'm about to die.
It's gonna do 1 swing at Dragonia and 1 swing at Ingrahild. It's gonna do Ingrahild first. It's essentially just trying to swipe you guys out of the way to get at Kabor because this thing's extremely angry. And Cicatrix, you hear fire as it says in Giant. does not like fire.
Yeah, I don't think it's sane.
This first attack on Ingrahild. What's her AC? Oh, 18 exactly hit. So Ingrahild's about to get smacked for 20 points of damage. So she's down to 35. Then it's going to swing at Dragonia with the second part of the gaff. Oops, wrong dice. Ignore that.
Nope, that counts.
Nope. I rolled exactly the same thing. Can you see my screen, Justin? Look.
Yeah.
All right. So 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Remember, that's its worst to hit, too, just for the record. And Ingrahild's up. She's going to 5-foot step, and she's going to attack 4 times.
Doesn't she provoke?
Nope.
That was 5-foot step.
Yep. I should really print off her stat sheet so I don't turn back the book. First attack. 13, so that's a miss. First attack with the other hand.
Whoa!
Whoa! Critical threat. Rolling to confirm. Confirm crit. So that's 2d6 plus 2. Oh, wait. It's a times 3 critical. 3d6 plus 3.
Nice.
Alright.
Nailing them, dude.
Wow. 7 plus 10 damage on a times 3 critical. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, then she's going to go again with her war axe. Miss. And then her hand axe that crit last time. That's a 19. That's a miss.
Oh, God.
And Auroch, you're up. Yeah, 19 to
She just
miss.
missed with a 19?
Yes.
Can I do a heal check?
Yep.
How do you miss with a 19?
Damn.
Yeah, it's got about 3,000 HP.
It's over 9,000.
Exactly.
Okay, Josh, I didn't want this, but Auroch, seeing his friends taking a beating, he looks to the sky and raises 2 arrows and calls upon the Storm Arrow.
Okay. New ability. Oh god. I'm gonna look at what this
With the
does.
wing?
That's a 20.
Okay. Roll to confirm. Now the electricity I don't think will stack, but the normal damage will. That's confirmed. Oh my god.
That's 2 crits in a row.
Okay. Yep. Let me have it. Roll your damage
So-
twice plus your electricity damage.
Okay.
This is very unfortunate.
Oh my god. So that's plus
Plus 7, then you have to
7
add
to
plus.
each. Plus 7 to each, right?
Oh yeah, it's a crit. Oh my lord. Then add the d6 on top of that. So that's 18. So 22 damage. So the first arrow, made of pure electricity, shoots straight into this thing's forehead, and you just see its like ears just like get sparked out, and its eyes go black and then like melt, and you see this like bloody eye goop just dripping down across its face, and it dies.
Hey!
It had 1 HP left when you crit it.
Oh, that sucks.
All right. You annihilated my Marsh Giant. Man, that thing had... So, those 2 18s that I got on Scott the first round were a natural 2 and a natural 7. As plus 16 and then plus 11 to hit.
That's insane.
Yeah. This thing was a beast, and it did absolutely nothing with it.
What the fuck are you talking about? You one hit me for
Matt.
35 damage.
Are you dead? No, I did nothing. Worthless. And Ingrahill, seeing this thing, kind of spits on it, and she says, "Good for nothing. Good for nothing." All right. So what do you guys want to do? You now have this dead.
Can you loot it?
Yeah. All right. So it has some things. It's got a gaff, giant size.
Hold on. I need to get my inventory out.
Yep. Well, I don't think you'll be taking anything because it's got a giant gaff, or a large gaff for large sized creatures. And that's it.
And what?
That's it. Just the gaff.
Is that
That's it. It's practically naked.
Good.
Look at it.
for nothing, mother effer?
Yeah, it's just a big old fish giant that is also a cannibal. It was also a female. Just for the record.
Well, it's dead now.
All right. So you still have this lantern. And you have these stones and then the central stone.
Oh god, man, that thing is really ugly.
Yeah. Here, I'll do a zoom in on my screen here.
Oh god.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look, it even says gripwort underneath it. Isn't that pretty?
She look like a big old bitch.
All right. Anywho,
Right? Is that the actual picture of Ingrahild?
it is.
Yeah, she's looking Irish. She got that red hair.
Yeah. Well, that's more Scottish, but that's pedantics.
She's part of the Northern Isles.
Yes, for sure. All right. So what are you doing? What are you doing with this lantern and with these stones? Perception checking.
Yeah, I mean,
You got this lantern. It's got light spraying towards the center thing.
Give it a tap.
Well, that thing didn't need a tap to get through it. Is is it like pointing just directly at the stone, or is it like pointing at a specific face of the
Yeah,
stone?
roll a perception check.
22.
So it's pointing at a specific spot on the stone, and when the light touches that spot on the stone, as you walk closer to investigate why it's pointing directly at that spot, you see 4 small holes embedded inside the stone start glowing. And you notice with that 22 that these stones are these holes are made for like stone, like little stones that you can put inside.
Okay.
You also see writing, but you can't discern the language.
Can I?
Perhaps you're not over there.
Not yet.
4 small stones.
I'll come
4
investigate.
small holes, yeah, that look like the little stones can go inside them.
So I put my peridot, put it in the little slot.
Well, Kabor's wearing it. Do you go take it off his necklace?
No.
I mean, you can.
Can I do a perception check? Try and read the words.
Yes. Cool. You
Seven.
see that there's words there. Go ahead and roll a linguistics check.
Can I do a linguistics check to see if there's words? What the
Yes.
words mean? I don't have linguistics. Oh, no, I do.
Yeah,
I
you
forgot.
definitely do.
Oh, nice.
11.
DC 10. You can
Direct words.
for one word. If you wanted the whole thing, is DC 20.
Yeah, good luck.
You're having a hard time kind of translating it, but you know that part of the word is cry.
Cry.
Yeah, maybe that's half a word. Maybe it's like like cryonics. It's like part of a word. But the first 3 letters are cry. CRY.
Do you want me to comprehend languages and we can figure this out?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I will
did
cast
that.
comprehend languages.
All right, you can now comprehend languages. This is in Giant.
Do I know what it says?
Actually, no, it's not in Giant. I shouldn't have been able to train. Ah, well, it's in Giant now. I'm gonna make it in Giant. Screw it.
Well, he can read it, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I didn't learn anything interesting, anyways.
All right, so you can read out that it says "cry out suddenly" is like a rough translation. You can tell this to Cicatrix, who can do linguistics, and he could perhaps give you a better translation. Now you know what the whole phrase is.
Is it in Giant still?
Yeah, now it is. So I'll
Alright,
go ahead and
What?
there. So now you guys can remember what it is. I'm just gonna get rid of this body because it's not doing anything.
I'm hungry anymore.
Alright, I'll try and get a better translation of that. Never mind.
You argue with Dragonia about her reading. You're telling her that she read it wrong.
Probably did.
That natural one.
So can I stand right here and go, ah!
Yeah.
And I cry out. Cry out
And
suddenly.
you yell and nothing happens.
Damn.
So perhaps, like I said, this is a rough translation. So perhaps there's another word or phrase that means this. That is the true meaning of what you need to do.
Inecha.
All right, you grow giant, and nothing happens. I'm just kidding. You don't grow giant. I won't waste your magic for the day. But no, that doesn't work. Good try though. And there's still those four holes. I've actually drawn them in the rock. That's what they look like. They're going vertically.
Hey, Kabor, can you put the gems in those little holes?
Well, oh, I don't have a gem.
Yeah. Remember, Kabor's wearing all 4 of your gems on a necklace, with his fireball in the middle of it.
Well, I don't want my stone on his necklace.
Well,
I have a lightning stone.
all right, so Kabor, you just randomly plopping them in there, or
Do a perception check. Try and figure out the. Look at the rock, look at the hole. See if they match.
Like
Like one of those-
kindergarten. Just like kindergarten.
Yeah.
okay. So I'm gonna have Ingrahill do one as well.
Get him, girl.
So close. Okay, so I almost got a natural 20 there. So she's just looking at this, and she hears the translation from Draconian. She's just very confused. She's made to kill things, not to understand this. But Kabor, you look at this and you study it for a second, and you think that this could perhaps be a riddle.
A riddle?
A riddle.
Like the holes are the riddle?
Like, yeah, so the words are helping you. The cry out suddenly is a clue on how to solve the riddle. And you see 4 slots. Do you want to put those gems in, like Auroch said? Or put 1 in just to test it?
Hmm. Wait a second.
Jared's just sitting there thinking. Anybody else have any ideas? Someone can ask him for the stones and flop them in themselves. Remember, they're around his neck.
Anyone want to take initiative?
Hey, Jared, can I just take the stone, or Kabor, can I just take the stones for a second? I want to see something.
Jared's shaking his head yes, so
Okay.
he hands them over to you. He keeps the fire. He just pops them out of the slots, but he keeps the necklace on.
Okay,
So now you have 4 gems in your hand.
I put purple at the top,
Okay, I'm gonna write this down. So purple.
and then red,
Okay.
and then blue, and then green,
You mean gray? And then
or
green.
whatever Peridot was.
Peridot's green, but Dragonius is a moonstone, so it's gray.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. So gray would have been the first one, and then
So gray, red, purple, green.
yes.
Okay, let me rewrite that. Gray, red, purple, green. So is that top to bottom, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay. So you put them in, and the purple stone starts glowing. Purple light. And the other 3 are just sitting there.
Okay, so I switched the green and the red then.
All right, so it's gray, green, purple, red.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now the purple and the red are glowing.
Okay, then I switched the last 2.
All right. And boop, 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 boop. All 4 slots are now glowing.
What was the order? Purple, green, gray, red?
It's
Green,
green,
gray.
gray, purple, red. So I have the answer written here, so I'll just go ahead and So if you look up there, I wrote the order down. So you didn't figure out what the clue was, but you just hard forced it, so that works.
Right.
It wasn't what I thought it was, so.
Go upstairs.
I was gonna make it so that way if you didn't get all 4 right, then they didn't glow. But I figured that we'd be here all day, so that was nice.
What was the clue?
So that means to exclaim is to cry out suddenly. So it was hinting at exclamation, specifically.
For Jared from his dream, wasn't it?
No, it's from your divinations from Dia. The 4 lines that you guys have from each of your divinations that were colored in, they all had exclamation points, and they're all in different lines. One's on line 5, one's in line 6, one's in line 7, one's in lines 8, and that's the order that they're in. 5
Oh,
through
that's
8.
cool. That's
I
really
thought it was an order that you wrote it down on the paper.
Nope. Good idea, but no. So, but I didn't want to be here all day for you guys to figure out a puzzle I made, so oh well. So, yeah. All right, so when you put those stones in, it starts glowing, and the whole stone starts glowing green and purple. And after a second, a weird green portal opens up right where Kabor is standing, like going into the rock. What do you guys want to do?
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm just gonna
Can I
do a perception
do
check
any, like,
and then
knowledge, like planes or anything, to know where this goes?
Sure. Anybody else want to do knowledge before Orok just jumps in?
21.
Yeah. So this looks like it is a demiplane portal.
Do I know what that means?
Yeah.
I sure.
That demi-plane was what they did for the Vault of Thorns that had everything. They made a demi-plane after they sacrificed themselves.
Yeah, so a demiplane is it's not like a true plane of existence. You know, like the plane you guys are on right now, just the existing plane, or like the plane of the dead, which I forget the name of, things like that. The arcane plane is another example. A demiplane is like a small pocket dimension that exists inside itself. So it's not a full plane; it's just a small plane of its own existence. So, yeah. So think of like it's like if you have like the Doctor Who door, you know, like when you go inside and it's like bigger on the inside. It's like that. It's just like a pocket dimension.
It's like Thor: The Dark World, where you walk into a thing and you end up in a different place.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna walk in. I want to go in.
Oh, it's in the lid of. Yeah. All right, so is anybody walking in? Because Ingrahild's lining up to walk in herself.
I'll go in.
Yeah, I'm going in.
All right, so all of you that go in, go ahead and go in. Just like stand on the middle rock, so I know you're inside.
Can I talk to Ingrahild?
Yeah,
Like, can I pull her aside?
Yeah, she's right behind Kabor. Orok and Dragonia have already gone in. Kabor's about to go in, and she's right behind him.
I'm gonna, just ask her if I can talk to her, like over here.
She turns around curtly. She's like, "Oh yes, of course. What is it? I want to get in. I must see."
All right, should we go to a different room for this?
Oh yeah, we should, because those three. Jared, we're gonna say you walk in too. All right, so you three are having a good time in the Vault of Thorns. We're gonna do a little electric boogaloo. BRB. Hello.
All right. You remember last night when you heard the thunder?
Yes. How could I forget?
Well, that was me. I was communing with my deity.
Ah, so you are evil. She kind of like puts her hand on her weapon.
No, not evil. He gave me some information about you.
About me?
Yes.
What could it be?
He told me to not let you in.
But this is what I've been working for. I lost my brother to come in here.
I know, but he said that you could be lost eternally. He is a ferryman to the underworld, and I fear for your soul if you enter there.
So she looks at you with some pretty severe eyes. She believes in her god, and she understands the power of gods. And hearing the lightning, she wouldn't have believed you, but hearing that lightning and thunder, she knows your words are kind of striking a chord. And she stands back to you. She's like, "Are you sure he was referring to me?"
He did say the dwarf woman.
Sadly, we are out of dwarf women besides myself. So.
If you wish, I can stay out here with you and, I don't know, defend in case anything goes wrong.
She looks at you for a second. She's like, "No, I understand. I will be the guardian to protect you and keep the portal open until you return. Please, if you find anything about my ancestors, bring it with you. I am dying to know. I will wait here and guard you."
Is there anything you wish for me to maybe retrieve for you?
Anything that has to do with the Giant Slayer or Steel Hand. I just need to know where he's buried.
So no weapons?
The spirit, the will of the wisp, said that the weapons were taken. So I do not believe they are here. But any clues you could find would be appreciative. I would ignore your words if I knew that there was any chance of weapons being here. But after hearing both the thunder and what the will-o-wisp said. Perhaps he is right. Perhaps this is a trap for my ancestors, and he got out while he could.
I will let you know everything that I've learned.
Thank you. I will greatly await your return. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Cicatrix, do you go in?
Yep.
Alright, Ingrahill posts right out in front of the portal, but does not go in. And we'll cut over to the Vault of Thorns. So when you guys enter the vault, you see two giant, carved out of wood, like leaves, petals, on either side of double doors on this huge wooden wall. All around you is living vines and roots that are making a foliage almost as if a wall itself all around you. So the only way you can go is forward.
Can I do a perception check?
Yes, you can.
Is there any way I can check for like traps?
Perception's fine.
28.
Well, not gonna beat that one.
So it's a 28. A couple things. First and foremost, you hear this weird, like, skittering sound coming from the wood that's all around you, the wooden vines. And you don't quite understand what that skittering sound is. I need to type something while we're doing this. You also see those big leaves, like I said. You do not notice any traps, as far as you're aware.
All right.
And you also notice that it feels weird in here. Like,
I don't feel like we are alone.
yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, I don't think we're alone, everyone. It feels as if this room is alive.
The room is alive?
Yeah, like the vines are alive, attached to an organism.
Well, vines typically are alive, aren't they?
In more of a magical sense.
Well, can I detect or do a I don't know, spellcraft check or something to see if there's...
You can detect magic.
I don't know if I can, actually.
Jard can.
I feel like it might just be all around us, though.
Alright, so Kapor pops detect magic, and everything's magical.
Yeah.
So detect magic's going to be essentially useless while you're in here, because this whole area of existence is magical.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Josh, you know what popped into my head, like when you were describing it?
What?
Devil Snare, like in Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of exactly what it looks like. That's a great description.
That's what I imagined in my head. Oh,
Yeah, we just watched that movie like 2 weeks ago.
these vines are alive.
Yeah, they're moving around. But unlike those, if you stand still, they'll suck you through. These will not.
I hope not.
All right, so
Can I, like, look that way? Like, behind us?
Yeah, that's
at
all like living wall.
Oh.
So anything that's round is where you can stand.
Where's guys? Where's Ingerhild?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he was out of the room for that, Josh.
Well, everyone's out of the room for that. Because you guys all went inside. So Cicatrix, would you like to explain?
She was not able to come in with us, but she's still waiting outside. She said if we find any information about her brother or her grandfather, that she would love to know.
Okay.
Okay.
We going in?
Can I do a survival check, Josh, to see if any like footprints are down on
Sure.
the floor? 13.
Yeah, you see Kabor's footprints because he's standing in front
Nice.
Hey, before we get started, can anybody tap me with the wand a couple times? That way I'm not sitting at 7 health.
of you. Let's leave it like that.
Who has a lot of wand charges left?
Or I'll give you one. I only have 2, but I'll give you one.
Kabor's got some.
Yeah, Kabor has a lot. I only have 3.
It's fine. Ah, damn it.
All right, so you get 2 HP from two hits.
You guys suck.
Give him another one.
I'll give him one. We can all give him a tap.
And another one. There we go.
There we go.
You can pop a channel real quick if you want.
No, not worth it.
What are you at right now?
17.
18.
18, that's right, yeah. Okay, so
It's not terrible.
as you guys are sitting there healing, you all hear like a like this movement is getting faster and moving around. And all of a sudden, you guys see coming out of the floor 2 creatures. Everyone roll for initiative as these things come popping out from like the vines and the wall of the floor and just jump out at you.
Oh my god.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Initiative checks are trash.
Guys, you should be I don't know how you're doing with spells.
Pretty good.
I know Kabor burned through a ton.
There's just 2.
That's true. You know, I'm just trying to make you scared, and you being logical isn't helping, so stop it. I need to roll perception. All right, initiative. Okay. Cicatrix, what'd you get?
13.
Okay. Dragonia, what'd you get?
Is he back in?
Okay, we'll skip him for now. Kabor, what'd you get? 21? Holy moly. Auroch, what'd you get?
5.
Again? That's 3 5s.
Yeah, I know.
I just need to know what Scott got.
He's not in the Discord, so you can just ask him in the chat. Oh,
Is he back?
yeah.
Initiative, Scott?
12.
12?
Yeah.
6 what was yours? 14?
13.
13? Okay. Perfect. All right, so Kabor, you're first.
What?
That hot 21. I'm going to write down your initiative order real quick. What would you like to do?
Why do you cross over your hands?
Well, mouse and talking. I don't know. It's just what he's comfortable with. No, May.
Oh. It is time.
It is time, but we're busy.
What is he doing over there? Oh. Too far away for a bounce.
Almost as if I knew this.
How dare
Oh,
you?
you didn't want to get one-shotted on the first go?
Believe it or not, after getting my Marsh Giant wrecked, yeah, I did not want them to get one shot.
You can wait for them to get closer, because I'm assuming they're going to be lurching forward. I mean, you can prepare an action if you want. What? Oh, signing. U. Is it R? E. Ready in action? A spell?
What spell?
You have to say which spell?
Well, I don't want him changing it based on what I do. So yes, I would like to know the spell. You waiting for them to get closer to Burning Arkham? Gonna be that guy? 9.
Oh, Mage Armor. Are you casting Mage Armor or are you readying Mage Armor?
Your Mage Armor's still going from the previous fight.
Oh, yeah, because that was... how long does it last? 5 minutes?
5 minutes, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That fight lasted like 12 seconds.
Burning Hands?
Oh, you're readying Burning Hands?
So if they get close enough to cone them. Okay, well, if you ready an action to, and they don't comply, then you lose your round, essentially.
Is Burning Hands a
It's a
touch
cone.
attack?
It's a 15-foot cone.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know why it's called Burning Hands. It should be called Burning Cone, but whatever.
Burning Arc, maybe?
Taken.
So is that the 5 and then like the... How does that work if he's shooting it this way?
Oh, Elemental Ray? Are you just going to shoot it then? Because that doesn't bounce, so.
Yeah, it looks like he's just shooting.
Which one?
This one? That one? Yeah.
Okay. It's just a ranged touch attack.
What a D20?
Plus Dex, plus BAB.
I don't know if he has any attacks.
He does. He's got plus like 2 or 3.
Yeah, he's plus 2.
So plus 4 total, so a 10. That is a miss.
Oh, wow.
All right, now it's these things turns. How does this work?
What are these things?
All right, so
Oh,
this one here on the left
little tree man.
is going to. I think that it had to be here. It's going to take a 5-foot step. It is going to unleash a volley of splinters from its body. So I need all of you to make a reflex save.
Everyone?
No, never mind. Just Cicatrix and Dragonia. There's only people within 15 feet.
9.
Okay. What Dragonia you get?
Probably not much better.
6.
Okay. So you both fail and take 16 points of damage as these splinters come flying at you.
Wow.
All right. And then the other one is going to move up 10 feet and do the same thing. So I need Auroch, Kabor, and Dragonia to roll.
Looks like
another
you're going down
reflex
against
save.
Scott. So I bet reflex is only half.
Nice.
He might make it. Oh, you're definitely not.
Dragonia.
Yeah, Jared got a 17.
All right, so Kabor will be taking half damage. All right, so Kabor, you take 6 points of damage, and the rest of you take 12 points of damage as these splinters come shooting out.
Good night, Dragonia.
Are you down?
Yep.
Should have channeled. All right, and Cicatrix, you're up.
Oh. What? How negative are you?
10.
10.
Oof. We need the ambulance. Wee woo, wee woo.
I'll take a 5-foot step this way.
Yep.
Give my gal a little tap of the wand.
Yeah. All right, -5 and stabilized. So, and Dragonia's next, so we just skip her turn. Unless you want to do anything else on your turn, Cicatrix.
Stand up. No, me? Yeah, can I do a knowledge?
It would require knowledge nature.
Knowledge. Oh, guess who's got knowledge nature? This guy. 23.
Wow, your knowledge nature is amazing.
Yeah, dude, all my knowledges are amazing.
All right, so okay, humble brag. So you know that these are called twig jacks.
Ew.
Sounds like fire's effective against them.
They're essentially they're probably. You know that they are weak to fire, and they are literally living sticks. with like vines as like holding the sticks together.
Interesting.
And would you get it, a 23?
Yeah.
You also know that they have the ability to dimension door, so they can essentially like warp as long as there's like vines and stuff that they can like hide in. So,
Interesting.
Yeah, so if these guys,
So as long as they're here, they can just fly around everywhere.
yes, they can literally disappear and reappear right behind you. So
I'd rather them not do that.
yeah, and you know that barrage of needles that you got, you know that it's a special ability, but they can regrow the thorns and do it again.
Do I know how long it takes for them to regrow the thorns?
Yeah, 1d4 rounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know they're weak to fire, so you should spread the word.
Yeah, I'm gonna spread the word like a wildfire. Burn them.
All right, so we'll pass Dragonia. She's unconscious. Auroch, you're up.
I'd like to step up and use my last charge for Dragonia.
Yep. You gotta chuck the wand at him. Woo!
Nice.
She back. Still down, but she back.
Can I pick her up?
No. You got one freebie out of me. That's all you get for the evening.
Okay.
Round 2. Kabor's up. What you got?
Burn them all. Get him, Ares. Mad King Ares.
I'm gonna send Jamie in.
Please don't. Is there clicking going on over there?
He's setting up something.
Anything with fire.
Acid splash.
The classic.
It's been a while since we've had an acid splash.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
It's 1d3 damage. Not really missing much.
Cast Burning Hands.
All right. Melting the one in front of you. Of course, he doesn't cast Burning Arc, the spell that I have prepared, so I gotta look this up. Thanks, Jared.
Was that 5d6?
Literally has 3 more Burning Arcs left for the day, but it's fine. I get it.
This fight's probably gonna go on for a couple more rounds.
All right. So 5d4.
Oof.
Roll them. I got a reflex for half. There's no honey. I make the save. I got a 19 or 18 for my reflex save, so it's definitely made it.
One more.
4, 7, 10. 13, so 6 damage of fire. So a little more than 6 damage of fire. Okay. It's now their turn. Seeing
So they're not.
Go ahead.
He wasn't feared. Was he feared from the fire?
Oh, you'll see. So seeing the flames erupt from Kabor, the bottom one warps behind him, does not provoke, and attempts to stab him with its spear that it has.
Nice.
Okay. And misses. The other one's got a 5-foot step and is going to try to claw him twice.
Clawing.
Yes.
Doesn't that grapple too?
No. He has major armor on, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I rolled 2 17s. And his AC is 18, so rip. Okay, Cicatrix, you're up.
Okay. So do I know their range? Is it just 5 feet?
Yep.
Okay.
They can their jump is literally this entire room, so
Yeah. Useless. I'm going to pick Draconia up.
Yep. Standing.
And did this guy attack? Oh yeah, he
Yes.
did. Can I do a heal check on that one?
The one that got hit?
Yeah. 5.
3,000 HP.
Nice.
Alright, Dragonia, you're up. What you got?
5 foot step and attack.
Okay.
Critical.
Alright. Roll to confirm. That's a confirmed critical.
Dude,
Uh-oh.
nice.
They have 3,000 health, so you're gonna have to do a lot of damage.
22 points of damage. And it shatters into 1,000,000 twigs.
Nice.
Wow, that was fast.
Dude, if I could just stay up for like 1 round, if I could not get knocked down in the first like 3 seconds of battle, I could actually do.
Send Andrew in first. You've been doing it too much. Make him do it. Walk your
No,
up.
because I mean, his AC is what, too lower than mine?
Yes.
I can't do that.
Nonsense. Say, man, I'm dying, bro. You go in.
Please, God, help me.
You're sending the woman in first? Where's chivalry?
Covered in armor, apparently.
Yeah, dead.
I'm gonna my great axe.
All right.
Cut her down.
Yeah, no plus
Yeah.
4,000 to hit now.
+1 from Masterwork, 5 from BAB, and 2 strength. So 8.
So
19.
19, that's a hit.
Your guys' hits are insane.
Yeah, it's level 5 now. Oh, my lord.
Ooh,
Oh, good lord.
13.
All right. You do a nice wallop on this thing. Round 3, Kabor, you're up.
Should have his sword out, right? Unless, does it take 2 hands to cast his spells?
No, just one. So yeah, his falchion's in his hand.
Stabbing? He's stabbing.
All right. Yeah, because that would provoke if you cast a spell.
Yeah.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Remember, you had your dex
Crit.
to hit, so it's
Crits.
+4 to hit.
Ooh.
So that's 18. That's a hit.
Is that,
Roll- Roll 2d4. What's his strength score, Justin?
0.
All right, so it's 2d4 plus 1 because it's magical. 5 points of damage. All right, it's still standing. And this thing is going to take a 5-foot step back, and I need all 4 of you to roll a reflex save. As thorns come shooting out of its body again.
Ah! We're back, baby.
16.
All right, so you also pass. Kabor passes. I see that 16. What'd you get?
Is that a 9? 8?
All right, so
going down again.
everyone but Dragonia takes 7 points of damage, and Dragonia takes 14 points of damage as needles come flying out of its body. What are you at?
-9.
Dude!
Why don't you channel? Okay. Cicatrix, you're up. Dude, you're hurting yourself, man. failed 3 reflex saves, so I can't do anything about that.
Reflex is the only one I don't have a +6 to.
Well, stop being so heavy.
Literally, a wisdom and constitution are my other 2, and I'm killer at those. And dexterity is my other one, and I'm wearing medium armor, so I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're not supposed to talk about weight with women, but you might want to lose a few pounds, get that dex score up.
Well, why the fuck do you think I wanted the little belt thing? It was better suited for other people.
Yeah, this
So-
is great. I love it.
It's better suited for other people. It's very true.
It so happened that in this circumstance, you've desperately needed it.
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing? Good old Sicky.
Well, I know Warlock's out of charges. But I'd really rather not use my last charge on him. Character-wise.
Yep.
Do you have a 0 level spell called Stabilize that you can cast on
He
me?
has Cure Light Wounds. Did you not prepare it?
I have never in my life prepared Cure
Good,
Light Wounds.
that's a good witch. Witches should never prepare Cure Light Wounds, just for the record.
I don't know, do I have Stabilize?
Just kill the
I
thing.
mean,
Have Jared do it.
What, Stabilize him?
Yeah, just get a wand.
I know.
Jared also is super effective against it.
Is he, though?
Seems like they're weak to fire, but you have not shown any.
Jared, for some reason, forgot that Burning Arc is a spell. It's just lost his mind.
Do I know if they're weak to lightning at all?
They're twigs, so...
Yes, they are.
I would say yes. You ever seen some shocking grasps hit some twigs?
No.
Let's see it.
Well, we're about to.
All right. Cicatrix going in. Today's just
And-
all sorts of weird. Natural 2, baby. Call it now.
More like a 15.
Oh, I forgot. Justin literally can't roll below a 15 today. This is against touch AC, right?
I think so.
Yeah, well, touch AC is 15, so even without bonuses, that's a hit. Clap me with that 46.
Is it 40 or is it 5d6 now?
Whatever. Just do it. And me.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's dead. Don't even worry about the 5th one. It is not vulnerable to electricity, but it is vulnerable to 21 points of damage, and it is
Rolled
dead.
it.
All right. And Dragonia bleeds out and dies.
Good.
I'm just kidding. Somebody wants to do something.
I don't.
I'm out of charges.
Well, I can just go cast Stabilize. First of all.
Kabor wands.
Good effort.
Wands are one.
How many more charges you got on that thing? What do you mean I don't know? Are you not keeping track of your wand charges?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to go back and count his wand charges. Lord help me. All right, I'm just gonna roll, and that's gonna be how many charges you have left. Oh, 3 charges left.
Welcome to the no charges club.
You guys are out of wandage.
Well, I have one.
We have 6 Cure Light Wound potions in my pocket.
Dragonia's literally hoarding Cure Light Wounds potions.
Well, I'm gonna take one out and shove it down your throat.
All right, roll
Or
it.
is that a D8 still?
Yep. All right. She's at what,
What are you
negative
at?
5 now? Negative 4? Negative 4 if you're at negative 9.
Yeah, -4.
Should I do it again?
We gotta get
Yeah,
her
well,
up. We gotta get her up.
We really don't have to.
Yes, we do, Cicatrix.
All right, she's up at +3.
Jesus Christ! All right, let's all just take some sweet healing right now.
Let's do it.
Let's.
Whoops. $19 points.
19?
Yeah, because he has a blessing. So everyone gets 19 healing.
Damn.
And then the twig jacks rise from the grave. No, I'm just kidding. They're alive!
Thank you.
And I go down with it.
Just seeing them come up makes you pass out.
PTSD. Yeah, you
Thanks
guys
for-
want to loot the twig jacks bodies?
No.
Yeah,
I
there's nothing.
just you asked that, so I know there's gonna be nothing.
Man, do you guys know me too well? I was gonna say you guys find some sticks. The jig's up. I'm gonna have to think of something new. Gonna have to get creative. Nobody wants a stick? They were
Are they
once
magic?
living.
Are they magic sticks?
No, they're just sticks.
I'll take a stick.
All right, so in front of you guys there is.
I'd like to leave the stick bodies over in case the vines will eat them.
Okay.
Lure a trap. No, just kidding.
All right, so there's a double doors in front of you, at the side of these two ornately carved wooden leaf petals.
Can I perceive?
Yeah, go ahead and perceive.
I have perceived their existence.
All right, there are two doors in front of you, between
Nice.
two giant ornate carved wood leaf petals.
What is this that we're standing on this brown? Is it like mud or something?
It is wood. The brown's dirt, but that's wood.
So it's like boarded wood or like
Uh,
logs tied together.
do a knowledge nature check, because this is not ordinary wood.
Okay. 26.
That is ironwood. It's flame resistant and it is hard as iron.
Well, I don't like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it even clangs a little bit when you step on it. Not as much as regular iron, but it still has that nice clang metal sound.
Are we too afraid of this wood stuff, or we want to come up here and?
Are you scared of a door, guys? It's a French door, so maybe you guys are scared of the French.
Perceiving the door.
Yep. What's your total?
24.
Yeah, they're French doors, made of wood.
No, like, is there anything like that we have to do to activate them, or just
Yes,
open them?
you take the handle, you grip it in your hand, and you push.
Do I have to turn the handle first?
No, they're not like doorknobs. It's just a handle. You literally just push.
Is the door? Can I notice anything funky with the door? If there's traps or anything?
Well, the French made it, so it's pretty funky.
Yeah, you do notice that the doors, they're closed, which is pretty bizarre because they should be open. You guys should be through them already. No, there's no traps or anything. There's just doors.
Well, let me one more perception check on these doors.
Oh my god. Can we just go in, please?
Well, I know the episode title, French Doors.
What kind of doors are
Why
these?
is why is Orok in the middle of the next room?
Because you Leroy Jenkins.
Can I?
All right, let's just
I
open
can't
these
even
doors.
see you anymore. Do you see yourself? I couldn't even see you. You were just in the darkness.
Do we want to stealthily open the French?
No, just go through the door.
No, the
We
doors
don't need-
instantly surrender as you approach
For
them.
Deutschland, we're going through.
Okay, so as you open the doors, you see something very peculiar. As I will take about 4 hours to do this real fast. So 1 second.
Should have been doing that while we were discussing the French.
Yeah, I totally forgot to do this. That's my B. You'll see why in a second that I forgot to do it. Oh, this is probably the biggest reveal I've ever done at once.
It's a bunch of sticks.
Oh, dude, you're not even wrong, which is the crazy part. It is a bunch of sticks.
It's a bunch of.
Oh my. Good
It's a
lord.
bunch of fish sticks.
As you open up into a giant atrium.
It's the Maginot Line.
And inside this giant atrium, you see a couple things. First of all, you see a giant bridge in front of you. So that this middle part right here is a bridge covering a drop of 120 feet down below to where this area is green. On either side of you...
Guys.
Yes?
This might be the Skeleton King. Just saying.
The what?
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
On either side, you see two hollowed out tree trunks with what looks like stairs coming out of them, but you can't reach them because they're 120 feet below you. And you also see two giant trees that are so tall they go up above you, that even though their roots are in the ground 120 feet below you. And one tree has beautiful golden leaves, and the other tree has bright red, almost on fire leaves.
Interesting.
And you see one more thing. In the middle of the bridge, hanging out all by its lonesome, you see this. A bear.
Oh.
A bear cub. And on the bear cub, you see the handprint made of pollen, almost as if like some hand like took it between the eyes and grabbed its head, made of pollen. Standing there staring back at you. And we'll see you next week.
Oh, he's so cute looking.
Yeah.